Good morning, Capri. Good morning, Sugar Plum. Baby, I went to bed last night. Don't tell anybody. Look, you see how I'm looking. I went to bed last night, Sugar Plum. Granny sure did. Yes, I did. Where's my chapstick? Baby, I am not winning. I am not winning. Fly life. Good morning, honey bun. Good morning. Good morning, Sugar Plum. What you do last night, Capri World? What you do? What you do yesterday, Fly Life? What y'all do? What in the heck did y'all do yesterday? I went to bed so early, it was crazy. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna lay down for a minute. That ain't what happened. So I'm doing my early morning water with the apple cider vinegar and the infamous, who knows what that is. I do it every morning. I don't know how I've been getting these small ones lately. Hey, good morning, beautiful lady. I hope you're feeling much better. I am feeling better. I am. Look, you see how my voice sounds? I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Good morning, D Ranger. I told you ever since I had the Asian lady come over and do that chop thing to my back, I'm getting that done once a day. And boy, it is making a difference. Do you hear me? I can breathe. The mucus is going away. It's not as bad. My lung feels so much better. What is this I'm taking, y'all? What is this? What is this? What is this? Can't believe I got a small one. Who knows Granny? What is this? Who knows their favorite Granny? What is this? Went to work and staying here, went to sleep at 9:30. Girl, I went to bed. I'm like, I don't never. I ride all night long. I be up learning about stuff that means nothing to nobody. I was out of there yesterday. I'm telling you, I'm getting better. I'm getting much, much better. That pneumonia it had me down. B Neil, I came on for a minute and I was like, I was just letting everybody know that I might do live later. So I'm like, yeah, let me just lay down. Be real, I was out of there. I was out of there. I went to the movies yesterday. Yes, y'all, this is garlic. I take it every day. I've been getting lucky. I done found some small pieces. The pieces I was taking was big, like a whole garlic almost. I'm like, my breath was stinking all day. Love you, Rendigo. There's only one way to drink the water, y'all. Oh, I forgot my. Look, I'm so busy trying to get that garlic down. The point in doing this, got to be done the right way, y'all. A lot going on. These are two acidics, so garlic's acidic and this is acidic, so this is not a win-win. Ah, you have to read the benefits. If I tell you the benefits, hopefully, okay, I'm gonna say this. I always tell everybody. I just don't tell them the answer because this is my goal. This is really the truth behind my page is give life lessons and teach about the little health things I know and stuff like that. If I tell you the answer, you're not gonna research it. You're like, So hopefully you'll go look at the answer and then you'll be like, ooh, that's quite interesting. And then that will lead you to researching other healthy things. So don't get mad at Granny. And then you will help doing that. You will start doing and implementing the other healthy things. A lot of times when you tell people things, they hear it and they move on from it. But a lot of times when people go research it, it might spark an interest and then they'll research more. So hopefully Capri will be that person. Research it. Research the garlic too. That's how actually I got into research, believe it or not, researching things. That's exactly how. No, Alan, our water is cut off. I'm evicted. I sneak these whole two houses. I just sneak in there every day. I don't know why they haven't thrown our furniture away. I don't. I'm down bad. I'm not working. Yeah, I'm at the bottom of the barrel, Alan. I'm at the bottom of the barrel, Alan. So you thought you were hurting my feelings, right? I'm at the bottom of the barrel. My life is ruined, and it has been since day one. But good morning, Alan. Now all of a sudden I'm babe, but you was just talking trash though, right? Imagine that. I don't need to be saved. Let me fall apart, baby. Let me fall apart, Alan. Capri's world. Somebody that approach you like that, I don't care how good they look, I don't care what they got, you walk right past them. Because a real man would never. Alan, I'm not accepting you into my life, so let me get you out of here early this morning. It don't matter what I accepted in my life. There's a billion. No, I'm gonna leave you in here because they might talk trash to you. And they might just know real men don't think you're cool. Men are supposed to protect women. I'm gonna say it again. Yep. Yeah, Capri. I used to be the type of lady where I still am. I love to ask because I love to know things. And one time, my father told me, "Girl, I'm not telling you." My dad used to answer. I love to ask questions. And one day he flat out said, "Man, I'm not telling you." I said, "What you mean you ain't telling me?" He said, "Go figure it out." He said, "And then when you figure it out, come back and tell me." I went and figured it out, came back and told him. And then he kind of two-parted it. So he threw a question on me, right? I'm like, but he threw a question of interest on me, something that was leading into the topic that he had me researching. And then that question of interest made me go back and delve and dive in a little bit deeper. And then from that point on, I just started, and like in a vast Capri, I can hang drywall by my head. Don't laugh at me. Or I be up researching such weird things. And the way the internet works, you type in one thing, but 20 other things pop up. Before you know it, girl, I'll be hanging drywall in my head with my head in videos. I'll be looking at water under a microscope. Weird things, weird things. I hate how men disrespect women. It is sad. It's sad. No, but listen. You know what it means, Capri? It means in real life they're not manly men. They're not a manly man. They don't know how to conduct themselves and move as men. They do not hang with real men. Most likely, if they hang with anybody, it's family members or their girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? They do not know how to conduct themselves. They have not been installed those certain traditional values that manly men have. So what they do, they go tit for tat with women. They try to destruct, just like women. When they get on there and they try to destruct and ruin and hurt other people, it's because they're lacking something in themselves. People that are secure with themselves, they don't treat others like that because they know who they are. And they're going to conduct themselves as if they have common sense, compassion. They'll Child, I just be looking at them like, that's all you got? And let me tell you something, Capri, if I was to go hard on somebody, I'm talking about I'm gonna rip your soul out. I ain't gonna go be lame and say goofy things and things that don't matter. And I'm gonna say something that's gonna linger with you. It might scar you. I ain't gonna do no job like they do, Capri. That's why I say, ain't no way I'm a woman and my mind works better than yours. Good morning, David. Panther. It just goes to show when people act like that, they were around people that acted like that. That's why they act like that. My father was a good man, white or not. My father was a good man. And he moved amongst his community, amongst his people, regardless what color they were. He carried himself a certain way. He addressed people a certain way. He handled himself a certain way. He just did. So anything under that, I don't understand. And there's a time and a place for everything. That's it and that's all. Yeah, so when I see men act like that, they ain't getting no brownie points. I'm not impressed. I'm just like, I want to be the type of person that change my own or high freaking five. Oh, Capri, maybe that's why you know who sent you to me. I'm that person. I can do those things. Yes, I'm that same type of person. Fix my own windows, do things on my own. I think it's a good trait to have. Be that person. Be that person where you can take care. Listen, I've been indoors. I can do a lot of things. I can do a lot of things. You got to be able to make it where you can be relying. Let's say even if you had a husband, I'm not saying you got to be able to build a house, but say you had a husband, your husband was to fall ill. Here we go. The internet won't let us be great. Even if you were to fall ill, you got to be able to take care of things. Yeah, you always got to be able to take care of yourself. You always got to be able to do stuff. Capri, pray for him, move on, and just look at him like the side eye. See, see Victor in the chat. That's how they do, child. That's how it go, baby. And listen, nothing feels better than being able to hold yourself as a woman. If you got children, whatever it is, hold yourself down as a woman, and you don't need nobody for nothing. Nothing. Because let me tell you something. We're not obligated, to receive anything. Help, this, that. The world is ugly. You're going to have more bad days in life than you have good days. And that's just how it works. And nothing feels better than no one. Because every time you need help, people ain't going to be able to say, here. There's no better feeling than knowing you can handle every situation that comes before you. And I'm not saying those situations ain't gonna break you. I'm not saying those situations ain't gonna hurt. I'm not gonna say that. And I'm just throwing in all type of different scenarios and situations. I'm not saying there ain't gonna time where you ain't gonna be like, whoa, that's a lie. Because that would be a lie. It's gonna happen. But the point is, don't nothing feel better than you being able to handle that and still get up and do it again the next day. Watch, Lorenzo. Because let me tell you something, when you can't do it, everybody's just looking at you like. But when you can do it, what can they say? Good morning, LT. Is that Denise? I'd love to hear it. Denise, Dennis, I'd love to hear it. I don't know. Tell me, honey bun. Oh, I don't have Fred Flintstone feet. We all know that's a lie. I don't have Fred Flintstone feet. That's a lie. That's definitely a lie. Okay, okay. What are you up to, LT? What are we all up doing this morning? What are we up doing? It is not about me. What are we up doing? Child, let me comb my hair. I forgot about that. Is that Dennis, Denise? What are you up doing today, baby? I had to get up and I had to answer all the emails and the phone calls from the teachers, from the kids that I volunteer and homeschool. That's why women are so powerful to me. We can do a lot that a man will not have to mentally deal with, especially when it comes to pregnancy. Facts. Lorenzo, I don't have to do that, okay? Lorenzo, I don't have to do that. Them are bottom of the barrel activities. I don't have to do that. White cow, listen, you are crushing me so bad. Oh my gosh. You have really hurt my feelings, White Crow. I feel like total trash. My day is ruined. My legs are ugly. My feet is ugly. My face is ugly. I'm old. I mean, my life is. Anything else you want to say? Anything else? I'm evicted. My bills ain't paid. DCF took my kids. Children's Services took my kids. I'm jobless. I'm dealing with health issues. What else do you want to hear, baby? Everything go good at the doctor's office? Thank you, Lorenzo. Thank you. Oh, gosh. I'll get it done. I will get it done. So there you go, White Crow. Do you feel good about yourself? Not only is my life ugly, you've destroyed me. Are you happy? In Capri's world, not in real life. None of that. But they like to see you down bad. What is my plans for the day? I will be, I don't know. I don't actually know. I quit working, but I snuck in yesterday and I donated a couple hours of my time. I just recently quit working because I was sick. So what am I gonna do today? What am I going to do today? Today's just a day where I got to handle a lot of footwork. A lot of footwork. Definitely a lot of footwork for my personal self. Just a routine visit. That's so weird because men are supposed to protect women. So when I see him get on here and try to hurt women, I hope you don't do that in real life. My gosh, that's a lot. That's trashy. Those are trashy behaviors, y'all. I know. Listen, LT, you know I got to do that. Oh, monthly blood work, all that other stuff, child. Now I got to get my kidneys checked out. I got a lot of stuff. Every time I go to the doctor, I'm like, make it rain, make it rain. I gotta go to the dentist every 3 months. Child, got more surgeries I gotta do there. Jody, all women should be protected. All women, not women with hair and pretty feet. All women. But that was, I know what you meant. Good morning, Jody. LT, sometimes it's just like And then I say, what can I do? You know what I had to learn, which I could say it today would be broken tomorrow, is whatever it's gonna be, is just gonna be. If it were to get ugly and things were to go downhill, what could I really do in real life? What could I really do about it? You know? I know now Lorenzo wanna be nice, goodbye. You got shut down by Granny. You thought she was fine. Come at her and hurt her feelings. Capri, sometimes what I do, because I do understand a man is a man. So I'll give you a second chance because sometimes you just might think you're dealing with that type of woman. Because there are, I see, man. Yeah. So I would tell him, hey, I'm not down with that. You know what I'm saying? Not in real life. Not in real life, Capri. Not in real life. But on here, I'll give you a chance to, in real life, you never know. Put your neck back in real life. If my children were around me, they knock your neck off. But on here, I will give them a check. You know, hey, good morning. You know, you can turn it back around. But if not, I'll get on here and cuss like a maniac. I don't even care. Well, man, Diddy did a whole bunch of stuff. Diddy did a whole bunch of stuff, and it was what it was. That's it. When you're in different financial places, you're in different circumstances, different whatever. Good morning, Moon Man. Just know, Moon Man, people do things you never think they would do. And I mean that. People do things you would never think they do. That goes for man and woman. Men and women. Men and women. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm in my phone. I'm in my phone. In my phone. I'm sorry. In my freaking phone. Child, somebody's trying to court Granny. Somebody's trying to date your Granny girl. I can't wait till them Halloween stores open up. I love going there. I want to date my whole house. Date. Child, I don't know what I got going on today. I want to decorate my whole house in Halloween decor all year round. I'm not talking about like red, yellow, green. That's a bad. I don't not like not that type of thing. Just with different like things from every movie. I'm still on that. Like themes from every movie. So I wouldn't necessarily call it a Halloween book. Beetlejuice, Jaws, E.T. I'm just throwing out some movies. Just, I dress up every year, Capri. I dress up every freaking year. The other day, I was just throwing away costumes. I was throwing away my dance wear. I was just throwing it away. I was like, you know what? I'm just sick of looking at it. Brand new stuff. Some that I never even wore. What was I last year? Last year I was a couple things. I wore a couple costumes. A cheerleader. Two cheerleaders. Oh, and a cat. Capri, sometimes I just be throwing stuff away. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff. I'm a shopper. Even though I'm a tomboy, I'm a shopper. So sometimes I just be like, only thing I really, I threw some shoes away a while back. I got like an extensive shoe collection in both parts of the house. And I was throwing brand new shoes away. Usually I give them away, but I didn't know specifically anybody that wore that size. Yeah, I will not, LP. Yeah, it was a little cat suit type thing. I know. That's my thing, Capri. My time be so crushed. What I usually did, what it did, was rode around and found somebody in the community that could fit them. I myself don't know anybody that has that small feet. How I know? Because I buy them young adults their clothes and their shoes. So I know can't none of them fit my shoes. I don't want to ride around with shoes in my back seat. It was a lot of shoes. I don't want to ride around with shoes. I don't want to. Till I find somebody that wears a size 7 in kids. I just don't want to do that. I could have took them to the Goodwill. I could have did anything. But the thing is, when you take stuff like that to the Goodwill, they ain't even putting an affordable price on 'em. They charging what they're almost charging in the store for them. So somebody ain't even making a come up. Somebody ain't even getting a good deal. So I just put them in the trash. I'm like, hey, Drake's dad, how are you, honey bun? Get ready to start my freaking day, y'all. Gotta put the footwork in today. Today, and then I gotta handle this thing with this doctor bill, y'all. I was gonna do it this morning, but I'm like, I just keep getting billed for stuff that ain't even getting done. And I'm like, come on now. I pay cash for this stuff. We ain't paying extra. We're not doing that. No, but I did drink my garlic and my vinegar water. I got there. I got thus far, so far. Yes, now it's sad how Goodwill is doing prices. Now I went there the other day and shoes were $12.99. Yes, yes, yes. I will donate things and go back and look for my things. I donated. Everybody knows I have extensive. I should go there and take a freaking picture. Everybody knows I have an extensive purse collection, right? I donated a purse, a wallet, um, purse, wallet, something else. 3 pieces. Purse, wallet, and a smaller wallet. I forget, like credit card wallet. So I'm thinking, and something tells me this would make me stop donating. Something tells me I just want to go see what they gonna charge for this purse. So I went back like a whole week in a row. I ain't see it. I'm like, oh, so they just somebody kept it, right? And it was expensive. I'm like, oh, so they just kept it. Finally, I go back. I'm going like every 2 days to see what's going on. I go back next week, and my wallet and purse and the little credit card wallet is like up on the wall, like behind the counter, so it can't be stolen. And it was priced maybe just $100 under the actual price. I'm just saying. So I was like, what are we doing here? Along with my other items, like anything was priced. They had like a whole little display thing going on back there because of me. Now say they had displays elsewhere, things that cost money, but because my items were like kind of in the same genre. Yeah, they like their whole wall. Then Capri. I even tried to go in there and buy it one day, knowing it was my actual stuff. I wasn't gonna buy it. I'm the one that gave it away. I'm like, well, would you go down any lower? Would you do whatever? Would you do whatever? And then no, and he's talking to me like it was junk, like I was total trash. And I played the video back where I was donating and my daughter was recording because those items were in a box and the people were pulling them out the box, right? And I played it back for him. I said, see, that's crazy how you're talking to me. And I'm the one that actually donated every last thing on that back wall back there. And you talking to me like I'm trash? I really don't need to buy it. I'm the one that donated it. He said, oh, ma'am, my gosh. Thank you for your donation. Oh yeah, Capri. He was talking to me like I was total trash. He even told me if I could not afford it, just leave the store. And that's when I said, "Hold on, I gotta show you something." He's like, "Why?" Like talking to me like I was total trash. And I said, "He's I don't have time to see it." I said, "You're gonna see it today, or we're gonna call your manager." I said, "Matter of fact, go ahead and call your manager up." And the same manager I'm out there with is coming towards the thing. Yeah. And my point of it was, I could have just been a customer. But regardless, it was you didn't have to talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Now you're talking to the customer. Yeah, I donated that. All that stuff on that box. Yeah, that came from me. And now you no longer work there. Believe that. Bonsoir, Louise. Yeah, boy, he thought he was handling me. He really thought he was handling me. I'm like, yeah, today's your and like I told him, today's gonna be your last day here. Because I generate this company, this specific store, a lot of money. I know you're lying. Creole, like Haitian Creole. But you know, a lot of those workers, oh yeah, oh they do, they do, because you know they get to see what they're unloading first. So yes, a lot of them do keep the stuff. That's why I found it so odd that the stuff I gave, not all the stuff I gave them was back there on that wall. I don't even want to lie and say every last piece was. Yes, yes, yes. Capri, that's why I'm like, that's why most of the time, 99% of the time, I give my stuff away. It doesn't go to the Goodwill no more. Especially after the way that man talked to me. And I was just doing something like when I went up there, I went in there just like a customer. I wasn't trying to be funny. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I was just trying to see, how do they handle it when they get items like that and there's a buyer? Because I'm bringing these people a lot of money. A lot of money every time I donate my stuff. My shoes barely have dirt on them. The soles ain't worn. They don't even have creases. So yeah, I want to see, are you really, because I can give this to someone. I can just put an ad out on Craigslist. Hey, I have such and such, such and such. Meet me at you just have it. Yeah, the world is a greedy place, Capri. The world is a greedy place. Believe it or not, a lot of Goodwills and stuff, they're gonna start closing down. I'm gonna tell you why. Their overhead, what they're paying to rent that building, that employee overhead, it ain't matching. Well, that's why the prices are so high. It ain't matching. That's another reason Walmart ain't open all night. They try to blame it on what. You gotta think about the light bill. You gotta think about it ain't matching. The prices ain't matching. I'm a numbers woman. It ain't matching. Oh yeah, Drake's dad. Well, if you can't afford it, just leave. He was picking up his like he was gonna call security. I'm like, I knew at that present point in time he was getting fired. Just know that. I knew at that present point in time. And what makes it so bad, I have one of my kids with me, and my kids are black. So you're not even gonna know. They don't look like me. Not this type of black. They're like black. So you're not even gonna know they're with me. And one of my kids was recording. So yeah, we had him double. Because one thing about it, they ain't feeling very lucky my daughter ain't pushing neck back. But we don't need to get Diddy out. Diddy ain't getting us out, Buzzfield. When we go to jail, he ain't getting us out. You can't be worried about somebody that ain't gonna be worried about you, honey bun. Let me just put that on you. That man don't care if you eat, breathe, live, none of that. He ain't like, here, your car is broke. Your car is broke. You need some money to fix your car. I did get a good little smile out of that. Listen, Diddy got to go down for what he did. Just like if I do something, I got to pay the consequences. He got to go down too. That's it. That's it, and that's all. I don't feel bad for him. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Just give me 1 second. I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. Alan, we already know you're a bum. Buzzville, people do things. That's why I say never believe because somebody's in a financially higher place. Okay, first of all, people ain't any better than anybody because what they own, how big their pockets are, none of that. We are all equal people. Alan, age ain't but a number. What's your age? Because you're acting like a child. All right. So, anyways, I just wanted to say hi real quick. Heading to my doctor appointment. Everybody's going to the doctor today. Look at your doctor appointment, Samantha. Let me know how it goes, honey bunny. And you, my sir, Alan, are a freaking hater. Hold on, guys. I'm doing 3 things at once. Nobody knows it. All right, the garlic is for cholesterol, um, dementia, which obviously ain't working on my dementia. What else? Let me think. Blood pressure, immune system. And when I say dementia, it just lowers the dementia risk. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to do emails at the same time. They say it extends life, but we'll figure that out. No, healthy things are good, but I'm gonna say this. I'm the guru of health things. I've researched it a lot of years. I got a lot of belief in it. Oh, they didn't turn in that assignment. I know that's a freaking lie. Hold on, let me. These children are stressing me out. I know I should be doing these emails while I'm on here. I believe in healthy health remedies, natural health remedies, and stuff like that. But I also believe sometimes things happen and they just happen. I also believe sometimes other compounds, substances are stronger than what we eat. And I'm also just a firm time to believe that it is what it is, you know. And I'll give you a prime example. Bob Marley was a man that ate very good. And if we know what took him down, so here's a man that's eating a lot of things right off the land. And I just use his name because it's somebody that we can all relate with. Mix it with apple cider vinegar. Well, how I do mine, LT, you shouldn't do yours how you do mine because they're both acidic. They have acidic properties. So what you could do is cause yourself a bellyache or something of that sort. It doesn't affect me like that because I've been doing it so long. I can do it on an empty stomach. I wouldn't suggest that for everyone. But I eat my garlic first and then I drink my apple cider vinegar water just because if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. It's like now or never type thing. Oh, and I forgot to take my medicine. I know you're lying. And drunk all the water. Devin, we got another not real man in the room that needs attention, I guess. Not sure what's going on with that. Oh, yeah, and I only use a certain type of vinegar. I mean, apple cider vinegar. Can you see that? You got to get the one with mother in it. You got to get the one with mother in it. Hold on, guys. It's me. One freaking second. Castor oil, yes, in your belly button. You can also use castor oil for your hair. Oh, ladies. Hold on, let me finish this email. Remind me to tell you about hair growth. I'm gonna tell you this before I get off here. This is for black, white, pink or purple. Apple cider vinegar works for think brain, think. Cholesterol, heart. It could be sore throats. You can use it to preserve food. You can use it for hair. You like Portuguese food? All the Spanish people I've ever known makes the best food I ever had. Oh yeah? Let me see. Blood sugar, gut health, weight loss. What else? Skin health. A lot of stuff. A lot of freaking stuff. You clean your fruit with it. Clean your chicken with citwa. Um, that's a Creole word for it. Lime, lime. Clean your chicken with lime. If you eat things that are one ingredient, you'll be doing better. Yes. Every time I go on a health journey and feel good, I end up. Hey, Clifford, pregnant. I was just listen. I was just getting ready. It was like, and then when I read it, I was saying it. Yes, 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 yes. You know, so bad. Yeah. Don't do it, girl. Don't go healthy. Don't go healthy unless you want to get. No, I'm teasing. Anyways, the way the hair grows. Let me tell you. Rice water. Rice water. Don't ferment it. You can ferment it, but if you don't know how to ferment it, don't do it because fermentation. You know what fermentation is when you basically let something spoil. So there's a process to that. So if you're not that up to par with it, you can actually do yourself more harm than good. That's why I don't tell people to put skin on, I mean, skin, to put eggs. Remind me to go back to the hair thing. You know, I jump around. That's why I don't tell people to put eggs on their skin because there's a lot of things you can catch from putting eggs on your skin. And the rash is the least of your worries. Sometimes people just don't know how to handle certain things. And you got to remember there's salmonella. There's a lot of things you can get from these raw foods. So, yeah, Mel, I was going to say that. Oh, yeah, the smell. Let's not start there. But that's why I say if they don't know how to actually. I think, like with raw eggs, I think you could either, and even by putting it on your face, you could get is it salmonella or botulism? Maybe even both, but yeah. But be careful putting raw egg. Oh, that's funny. I hope it's not raw, but I hope. Okay, take the rice water. Let's say you can even do it in a water bottle. Pour about this much rice in there. You can even do it in a water bottle. No reason you can do it in a bowl. Rinse it off first. Put about this much in there. Fill the water bottle up. Let it soak. Shake it. Let it soak. Shake it. A water bottle's easiest. Take it out. Because then you don't have to worry about the rice falling out. Or you can kind of like slow roll it. There's so many ways to keep the rice in the bottle. Pour it in a bowl. Pour it in I think it's easier if you like have an extra shampoo bottle, an empty one, pour it in there. And then you want to use that as your conditioner or mix it in with your conditioner. Either way, let it sit on there for at least. I don't really like doing it as a conditioner. For Caucasian people, I would suggest do it in the middle of the shampoo and the conditioning because it will leave a film on your hair, but actually them are the proteins that you need. So for Caucasian hair, it can make it a little, you know what I mean, not that natural beauty because once again, it is leaving a substance on your hair. But those are the proteins you want on your hair. No instant rice. And your hair will it's gonna make it stronger. It's gonna do what it. I'm telling you, your hair is gonna grow at a rate. You're gonna be like, what? Why did I not know this secret? You use rice water on your skin, everything. Just Germany in the house. Hey, hon. I like fermented rice water better on my hair, but that's a process. So I can do the same thing with just regular rice water. Drake, you trying to grow your and something else, you can keep your rice water in the refrigerator, but only longest I would do it is 2 days. After 2 days, I'm dumping it out. But you're not really losing a lot of money. Just on a water bottle alone. I mean, it just takes a little bit. It just takes a little bit. Remember, rinse it off first. Then when you get it, you can even use this to rinse it off. Pour it in there fresh, fill it up, drain the water out, give it a, and then fill it up again. But you got this here got to at least sit for 30 minutes to an hour before you use it. 30 minutes to an hour. Hey, you want your water to be milky, if you will. It's not going to be clear, it's going to be milky. But I always say the water bottle is the easiest for people that don't want no fuss, no muss. But I just use bowls here because I've done it for so long. I can actually, listen, I can take the whole bowl in the shower with me and pour it on my hair without the rice even getting in my hair because I've just done it so long. Rob in the house. Child, I can't stay off my phone because I'm doing so much stuff. Quentin, how are you, Quentin? I gotta see what time I gotta beat my destination, y'all. I love to come on here with y'all, but little do y'all know, I got so much freaking stuff going on. That's why when you see me on here, I'll also be doing like 5,000 things. What is today's date, y'all? What is today's date? What is today's date? What is freaking today's date? Did I tell you I went to the movies? Yeah, I told you I went to the movies yesterday. 18. Thank you, Quentin. All right. So I have to be to the school board with this parent at 12. Hold on. I gotta go pick somebody's parent up and be the school board by 12. And it's 10:35 now. So I need to be gone from here by 11:15ish. Hold on, y'all. If I leave at 11:15, will I make it there by 12? Sure. Hey, good morning, honey bun. I am going to need you and Shay Shay to be ready by 11 o'clock. I have a lot of stuff I got to do for myself today. So I need to get you guys down there and I need to make sure that gets done. She needs to do her yearly, whatever it's called. You know, yearly, we got to, what we're going down there to do, we got to get that done so she can keep homeschooling. So all the information I told you, you had to have everything. Have the whole, please go, like, just sit down and look over it. Go through the list I gave you. Make sure you have every last document. I don't want to go down there like 2-3 times. I want to get it all handled. Make sure you have your ID, your lease, your everything. Yeah, because this week is going to be real busy for me. I got a lot of other stuff I'm doing because I got my own stuff I'm trying to handle. So be ready by 11. I'll be there anywhere from 11 to 11:15. Yeah, we got to be there by 12. Yes, we tell Shay Shay to be ready. I'm telling you, I do not have time today, y'all. All right, I'll see you guys shortly. All right. Good evening, Maston. Did I say that right? Maston, Maston. Dang, I got some. I just be tired sometimes, y'all. Not tired. I just don't. Tired is a bad word. Just don't be wanting to do so much. Nick, I have tattoos all over. I have tattoos everywhere. Everywhere. Hold on. Everywhere. How can I nicely show you? Oh, can you guys see? I have tattoos everywhere. My whole butt is covered. It ain't no teeth stamp. My whole butt is covered. My kids have tattoos. See how I got like a little? My daughter got one that like a whole chest plate. They're too painful for me. I got them everywhere, but I could have had a lot more, but they're too freaking painful. You'd have to put me to sleep to give me any more. Well, V, let me tell you something. What I'm doing, I'm not comparing myself with other people because I'm not the smartest person. That none of them things that doesn't define you as a person. So I'm not doing that. Is that what you're doing, V? You're out there rating yourself against others? Like, yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. They crazy. They're hurt. They hurt. I mean, I love them. I love me freaking tattoo. They look good on my skin, you know. But pain wise, this one here, and another thing, I was picking it. So like certain pieces, like I never go back. Like this one here, just outline. Like my first couple ones are just really outlines. I never went back. I never did more. I never go back to that touch up. But I did at one point, start getting them fully done. Like this is fully done, but just needed touched up. This one here is all the way done. Oh yeah, F it. F it. You can still see it. It's there. Look, slap a little Vaseline on it. It's like new. Yeah, like these ones here, look, you see, they're strategically just the first outline. No, no, these are two outlines. The second one was supposed to be coloring. We're like, nip. Just outline that bad boy again. Once you get the outline, it kind of numbs, but it don't numb enough for me. And they all hurt for me. I got trying to see what else I can show. Can you guys see? I got prints everywhere. Let me see. What else do I got? What else do I got? I got a spider. I got something here. Child, mm, mm, mm. Good morning, Sunshine Sugar Biscuit. Dallas, where's your mod stick at? Didn't you? And I know I'm not freaking losing my mind, Dallas. I know I'm not freaking losing my mind. I know I'm not. Mel, you go. You do that, and you let me know how that works out. I am not. Dallas, see, what happened? Did you change something? I need to know, did you change something? Is it because the picture? You changed your picture? No, say I've seen no. Why? Can you deny that yourself? And if you did, I wouldn't be offended. I'm trying to figure out why. Did you change something, Dallas? That is so weird to me. Oh yeah, mine too. Let me tell you something about the butt tattoo. The butt tattoo, I kind of didn't care for that too much. I see you, Dallas. I'm putting your it says remove as standard moderator. So that means you're still a mod. Where's your wrench at though? It's only giving me the option to remove you as a standard moderator. So where's your wrench? They don't show wrenches no more. They just put the name in blue. Mandela effect. That's a whole nother. I wanted my page to talk about stuff like that too. But there was gonna be too many red flags. I know, but they don't put the wrenches by them no more. I thought they had wrenches. When did they take away the wrenches? I don't see a wrench. You guys can see the wrench? I can't see the wrench. So that must be a new thing where we can't see the wrench because I don't see the wrench no more. You guys can see the wrench, but I just can't see the wrench. Sore. Oh, listen. I'm starting to think I'm losing my mind at this point, y'all. Well, maybe they gave us the memo. I just didn't take time to read the memo. I don't be having time to read the. Oh, my ponytail ain't smooth. I can't rock with that. I gotta start reading the. They be sending us little memos, y'all, and I be kind of lazy on reading the memos. I hate when my ponytail ain't smooth. Yeah, because usually I could always see your wrench. Today I can't see your wrench no more. That's weird. Yeah, I gotta start reading the memos, y'all. I gotta start reading the memos. Well, I missed that memo, Dallas. That's why I'm like, something is different looking about your name. And remember, maybe the wrenches were gone the other day too, and I didn't notice that. Because I was asking somebody else the same question. So that must have been, I don't think they just started that today. I think they started that the other day. I think it's a thing now maybe where, let me see if I can see it on my phone. Maybe they might have just changed things for the content creators or something. Who knows, child? Cause listen, I was saying something the other day about somebody's name looking different. I'm like, I don't know if they changed their name, their picture. Curiosity, curiosity. I need to know. On my phone, she got a wrench. So, yeah, maybe I might need to refresh. Yeah, my phone, she got a wrench. Child. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Ain't that different? Or I'm wondering, yeah, let me refresh on here. Let me refresh on here. Could it be the device? I'm wondering. Could it be because okay, now they popped up. At first it popped up just regular, now they popped back up just now. Yeah, I needed to refresh. Thought I was losing my mind, Dallas. I'm like, what the heck? I know I sound better now, right? Thank you, Jesus. I was getting a little concerned, Dallas. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Dallas, I was getting a little freaking concerned. Mel, you were right. I needed to refresh. And then after I refreshed, it still took a second because it popped up the regular way. I was getting a little concerned. I ain't gonna lie. I was losing weight, boy, left and right. And I'm like, man, I don't know. Drake, no, I'm telling you, because something happened the other day, and that's what it was. The wrench must have been gone, and it just didn't click in my head. Because I remember being on here talking about it. I'm like, I don't know if somebody changed their picture or their name, but something ain't right. Child, that's why old people should not be on YouTube. I'm just letting you know. This is why. My children usually handle this stuff for me, child. I don't want to tell no lie. They come up with the names, they come up with everything. My children will be doing my YouTube thing. All right, y'all. I gotta get dressed because I gotta go pick these people up. We gotta be there by 12. I got to get this young adult and her mother to the school. They have to do this yearly. It's not a, I homeschool these kids. It's not a I don't want to call it a recertification. I got my outfit laid out if you're wondering. It's not a recertification, but kind of like you have to go down to the they got a board of education, but they got one for homeschooling, and you have to go in there and deem yourself as a homeschooled child. And it's just a little process. So we have to do this every year with these children. Now, I've only been doing this since, was it March? So now I'm starting to learn what has to be done. And even though I shouldn't be doing this until March, there was a glitch in one of the children's certification. So this is how I'm even learning about this step. So that's what I'm doing for today. Have a good day, Big Rome. No, I am not tech savvy. I am not freaking tech savvy. I don't want to lie to anybody. I am not, Bill, don't tell that lie. I am not tech savvy at all. I've been learning a little since I've been on YouTube. The real tech savvy person is my sister in the other part of the house. But I just try not to bother with my YouTube stuff because she's had a stroke, even though she's like 95% better. I just don't bother her with this. But if I really, really, really couldn't figure something out, I just gotta walk a couple steps away, and she is there to freaking save me. DVDs are called movie CDs. Oh, that's so cute. I'm that old. I'm that old, just so you know. Oh, I'm definitely keeping her around. I can't even work the fax machine. I have to go there. I'm like, which way is the paper face? And I fax stuff off almost every single day. And she just looks at me like, if you ask me that one more time, like you really fax stuff off all day long. But see, that's the thing. People baby me. Just like I baby her, but we baby each other in different ways. Technology is her thing. So I'm not going to go over there and remember nothing because when I go back up to the front part of the house, I'm just gonna say, "Hey sis, how do I do this?" And she's gonna say it, and I'm gonna do it, and that's it. I'm not gonna remember. Just like I've had a driver my whole life, and I've always had a car. I don't know how to get nowhere because I had a driver. Why am I paying attention when someone's gonna drive me? I've only been driving myself a couple of years, and it ain't working out too right. I'm just letting you know. Oh, by the way, you guys, I got on the freaking highway the other day. My first time driving on the highway, it was accidental. Man, I was about to pull over and call 911. I'm like, what are we doing? Why are we here? Like, how did this even happen? Man, it was freaking horrible. I mean, like the people on the highway, cars were like, they were coming. It was a lot going on, y'all. It was a lot going on. I couldn't believe it. I was stressed out. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm one thing about me, Mel. I will never be a liar. I am not a liar. I'm gonna tell you the truth, no matter how ugly it is, no matter how much you dislike me, no matter how much you hate me, no matter. I'm gonna say it. I'm an honest freaking person. Always drives, but don't have to. That's why you'll see, like, I'm pumping my own gas now. I'm like, I'm running that bad boy to E. And I know I shouldn't do it. I caused myself a lot of problems by doing that. But so now, okay, I'm not going to lie. What I will do, I will try to go to the store where people know me and they will pump my gas so that way I don't have to get out and pump my gas. But if I have to pump my gas, just know I rode that bad boy to E. I am self sufficient. Now, don't get it wrong. I am self sufficient. I do yard work. I keep a clean house. I hand scrub my floor. But I am very used to having people do those things too for me. So sometimes when I try to go do them, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to be no liar and be like, yeah, I want to go cut that freaking grass today. I want to go wash that car. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. So this is a new learning process for me doing all these things myself. I'm not sure how I'm quite liking that. It's a lot different when you call somebody, hey, this is what I need, and it gets done. So that's, well, I'm not saying they still pump gas. No, I'm going to the stores where people are hanging out that know me and will pay my gas for a couple dollars. If you know, you know, you Dallas. You got to remember, Granny spent a lot of years in the streets. So even though I was corporate level in management or whatever it was, I was still in the streets. So yeah, I'm going to the corner store where the boys are hanging out. The whoever's hanging out, so I can get my gas pumped if I can. Hello, Martin. How are you? One thing about it, y'all, I will never lie to y'all. I will never lie to y'all. But you got to remember, Granny's getting older, so a lot of people, Granny's walked away from that lifestyle a long time ago. So a lot of people that were in that lifestyle when Granny was in that lifestyle, you still run across them, but it's different. It's still, I still get the gas pump. Just know if I really want. I still get all the same things done if I really wanted to, but I'm trying to be an independent new mother woman. Well, I've always been a mother. Take that back. My children are grown. I'm just trying to be like a regular woman, okay? Not sure if it's for me. Not sure. But here we are. Women, much respect. I'm going to give you women some respect. Well, Drake, no, I'm saying I'm from the streets. I've never lied about that. I've never lied about that, honey. That's why I mentor people in the streets. That's part of my story. That's what made me the person I am. So heck yeah, if I can get that gas pumped, I'm getting that gas pump. I tell no freaking lies. But sometimes Granny's smoking a cigarette in your, if you're wondering. But sometimes, Granny don't want to be around that. Because I haven't, that's not my life anymore. So sometimes I will go pump my own freaking gas. And no, I don't freaking like it and I don't take it back. This is a different life. This is a different life for me. Because when you're out there, you're important. You're a power player. Everybody needs you. You have something to offer, so your needs are catered to. If I say rub my feet are getting rubbed right then. If I say massage my back is getting massaged right then. If I say, hey, drive me here, it's getting done. If I say, hey, come cut my grass, wash my clothes, clean my house, it's getting done. And if not, I'm paying. It's just getting. It's a different life. This is a totally different life for me. A totally different life, y'all. That's why it's hard for a lot of us to cross over and leave that alone, because to go from being that person to this person, a lot of us can't make that crossover. A lot of us cannot. And that's how you get trapped. That's how you get trapped. And then you just happen to age and still be doing the same thing. Yeah, that transition, a lot of people don't make it through that transition. So actually, I'm a success story. I was never in the house, never used my body. I never did none of those things. It was never that. High five. We don't make it through that transition. You can't go from being able to provide everything for your family and then working a 9 to 5 and you're waiting a week or two for a paycheck that something you could have made in 5 minutes. No, you cannot make that. That's a very hard. I'm a success story. Just know that I am a freaking success story. I could have been in heaven. I could have been in prison. I could have been. It could have been a lot of things. So the fact that I even made it through the transition, the first year of that transition was so horrible. You just don't even know. I question a lot of things. And it's still times where I question things. I'm like, so you mean to tell me I could be most savage, most whatever, and everything just worked beautiful. And here I am just trying to be a regular, compassionate human and nothing works right. And there's a lot of times I question my transition still to this day. I'm like, how's this work out? It takes a strong person to make this transition. I'd rather do yard work over laundry and dishes I gotta do it all in one day. So to me, I'm like, and Mel, I'm the type of person where I just like everything to be a certain way. I'm not gonna say I'm a neat freak, nothing like that. I just like everything to be a certain way. I don't feel right if that yard ain't cut. I just feel like it makes the whole yard look dirty, the house look dirty. Then this got to be clean, and then that got to be child. Just know when my daughter lived up front, she used to have to tell me, "Stay out of the house." I was always over there cleaning. Yeah, Dallas, we're like, listen, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, that was a very hard transition, and still till this day, it's a transition that I will always struggle with. You cannot go from being that person to this person and think it just blends in well and works out right and is what it is and life is happy. No, you just cannot. That's just like you can't take a rich person and turn them broke and think they're gonna have that understanding. They're like, what are we doing here? So a lot of people don't know. I'll do all that to be a good parent. So a lot of people don't know that this transition to be this woman is still a daily struggle. And when you're in positions like that, you know, it's just different. It's something different. It's different. It's always gonna be a struggle. That's one that I can never undersay that enough. Undersay. I can never undersay that enough. I just can't believe it. I'm very proud of myself that I've continued through. Because there's times where I question myself like, but I'm here. It's something that I told my father I was gonna do. I took the gold teeth out. I truly changed my life for my father. And am I happy? No, I'm not. I'm not happy at all. I don't want to lie to anybody. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I don't want to lie. That's what I would be doing is lying. I'm not happy. But it's what I said I was gonna do, and I'm gonna continue through, and that's it. I am proud, and I did survive. It was not an easy survival, and it's still not till this day. But people don't realize I've had to compromise a lot of myself just because I birthed children with mental health needs. Compromise is probably a bad word. Sacrifice a lot of myself and a lot of things that should have been done for myself. And I will always have to make that sacrifice. So life is always gonna be against me in that aspect. It's always until the day I go to heaven. It's never gonna change. It's never gonna become any easier. It's never gonna go away. It's never. And like I tell everybody, just because you see me on here smiling and laughing, and little do you know, I've been crushed from the minute I woke up to the minute I go to bed, and that's it, and that's all. My life will never be able to be what it should have been because of the situations that were thrown at me. So, with that being said, here I am. I woke up today. Well, baby, to say you know people like me, what do you mean by people like me? And what do you mean he'll forgive me? Are people like me bad people? I don't understand. I'm a person just like you. I just chose a different profession. So what do you mean people like me? You still got your goals? Mine are in a bag. I've had every type of metal there is to have in my mouth. Yeah, what do you mean people like me? Do you realize people like me? Well, what do you mean people have been through a struggle? Everybody's been through a struggle. I chose my struggle. I wasn't forced into my struggle. I chose my struggle. So I don't understand what you mean by that. And you chose that struggle. You chose to lay down with who you lay down with. That's what I'm saying. Nobody on here is perfect. Nobody on here is better than anybody. Money doesn't mean nothing. Your position at your job doesn't mean anything. Your house you own doesn't mean anything. It just means that's what you accomplished. That's it. That doesn't define you as a person. Your religion doesn't, none of those things define you. And just because you're a single parent, that doesn't make you a bad person. How many people are with the people they even birth children by? This is a different day. What defines you is who you are as a person, how you care for others, how you care for yourself. The basic traditional values, that's what defines you. Not mistakes you've made in your life or decisions or past you took. That doesn't define you. So, Sora, never feel like that. There's no such thing as people like. I know people like you. You're a person like me. You guys are all a person like me. Alan, you're ignorant. You're ignorant, Alan. You're ignorant. You're ignorant. So that's what you walk away with, Alan? That's what you walk away with? As much as I pour into my community, do you know people like me pour into our community more than people like you? Do you guys know that? That's a crazy thing. As much as we're out there tearing up our community, do you know the good we're out there doing in our community? Do you guys even realize that? That's crazy. Alan, you're ignorant. You're just so ignorant. You guys are ignorant. And here I am, Alan, and look at you. You're the one acting like you. I'm the one that should be acting like a savage, and look at you. So what's that say about it? What's that say about us, Alan, as individuals? What's that say about me, and what's that say about you? I'm supposed to be the one that's acting like that, but here you are. Look at you, Alan. So this here is an example. Let Alan be a example. Even the regular 9 to 5 could be the real jerk. Huh? Huh? Oh no, I'm happy. I'm happy. Sometimes life just gives you what it gives you. You know, life affects us all in different ways. Nobody has a perfect life. No, I'm not sensitive. I just don't play that game. That's all. That's all. I'm just a real person. I'm a real individual that knows how to act a certain way. There's a certain place and there's a certain time and there's just a certain. I figured that out a long time ago, and Alan, you didn't. It's not about being sensitive. I'm by far a weak woman. I will eat you alive. I'm by far a weak woman. Listen, how you see me on here acting and talking, this really ain't me. Okay? I'm not a pushover. And you can see me cry and still know I'm not a weak woman. I'm stronger than most men. So, Alan, I'm not sure what you think is going on. You're reading me all wrong, baby. You're reading me all wrong. No, baby. I don't wake up mad. I wake up happy I woke up today. Alan, you're supposed to be the one that has common sense, not me. So don't be outdone by me. That's all I'm saying. Don't be outdone by me. I gotta go, y'all. And like you, Alan, I have stuff I have to go handle. Quentin, I love you. Mel, I love you. Drake, I love you. Sora, I love you. Everybody, I love you. I got to get this kid to this school that I'm homeschooling. I got to pick her and her mom up. I got to get this done. I love y'all. Bye.